Hey, it's me, Luann, but everyone calls me Trip. Probably because I love to travel so much. You know, take trips. Woo! Oh, jungle bungle. Whoopsie! I can't think of any other reason for that nickname. I love exploring God's world, especially the jungle. This place is full of beautiful scenery and exotic animals. You never know what you might find. I'm hiding right here because I saw a tiger over there. Amazing. I really want to pet it, but there are things in the jungle you definitely should not touch. Tigers are probably at the top of that list. Right up there with poison frogs, rhinoceros horns, and irritated monkeys. Hiding here gives me a chance to look over my Walking with Jesus handbook. It doesn't say, don't touch tigers, but it does mention how reaching out to touch Jesus can be an act of faith. During Jesus' ministry, one way he showed love and compassion was by healing people. He even healed people who couldn't walk. One man who couldn't walk had friends who made a hole in the roof of a house and lowered him in to see Jesus. Jesus responded to their faith by healing the man and forgiving the man's sin. It was awesome stuff like this that showed people what God's kingdom is like. People who were sad and hurting, and even people who had done wrong things, came looking for Jesus because of his love and forgiveness. One sec. Yup, still there. Cheeseburger deluxe. That's loud. Don't worry, I'm like 80% sure I'm safe here for a bit. Want to hear a story? Awesome! One day, a Pharisee named Simon had Jesus to his house for dinner. Pharisees were known for following rules exactly. They looked down on people who didn't take rules as seriously as them. This dinner was open so people could stand behind the people eating and listen to their important conversation. It's just frolicking. Tigers frolic, right? So, one of the people listening to Jesus and Simon was a woman who was not a Pharisee. She did not follow rules well. Everyone in town, even Simon, knew she had lived a sinful life. Sin is the wrong things people do. But she knew of Jesus' love, so after standing behind him with a jar of perfume, she went to Jesus, cried, and wet his feet with her tears. Then she wiped them with her hair and kissed them. Then she poured the perfume on them. Simon, the Pharisee, didn't know what he thought about Jesus, but he knew the woman was a sinner. So he had a thought. If Jesus was a prophet, he would know that the woman was a sinner. Jesus liked to teach people by telling stories. So he told Simon one. 2 people owed money to a certain lender. One owed him 500 silver coins. The other one owed him 50 silver coins. Neither one of them had the money to pay him back. So he let them go without paying. Then Jesus asked Simon a question. Which of them will love him more? Simon thought the person who had the most debt forgiven would be the one who loved the lender more. He was right. Jesus told Simon that the woman showed great love when she wet his feet with her tears. She had done many wrong things, but instead of treating her like she deserved, Jesus forgave her and removed all of her sins. Oopsie daisy. I may have gotten too excited. All right, I'm good. Better keep it down though, just to be safe. So, Jesus told Simon, when I came to your house, you did not give me any water to wash my feet, but she wet my feet with her tears and wiped them with her hair. The woman loved Jesus more than Simon did because she was so thankful that her many sins have been forgiven. She was like the person in Jesus' story who had the most silver coins forgiven. Then Jesus told the woman, your sins are forgiven. Your faith has saved you. Go in peace. The other guests didn't totally get who Jesus was, that he had power to forgive sins, but the woman understood. Forgiveness from Jesus is greater than any sin. Because of that, her love for Jesus was great. She knew that Jesus forgives generously. hot chicken nuggets. Jesus is amazing. Oh, that was for me. Gotta run.